it's Melanie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a toddler size half double crochet hat. So toddler size, I made this for my best friend's daughter and she's about 15 months. So it fits her and I have the measurements for that. So you might have to make small adjustments, and I'm also going to have a link below the video to my blog where I will have the 3-year-old size, or at least for my 3-year-old size, and my son is 6. So I made hats for them and I wrote down the measurements and kind of how I did that. So if you want a little bit older kid size hat, you can check that out. If you want this hat in an adult size, I do have the pattern for free if you sign up for my newsletter. So I know that kind of makes you jump through a few extra hoops to get it, but you can sign up for my newsletter and you will get the adult size, like a small women's size and then a women's size. It has another little bow feature, but it's the exact same pattern. But all that information is going to be underneath the video. If you click on show more, it will open up a description box full of information. It's going to have links for where you can find everything, all the descriptions, a link for my blog, all that good stuff. And let's get going. I'm going to show you how I made this hat. Okay, so let's get going on this. I'm going to start out with a magic circle and I'm going to go through it kind of quickly. I have an entire video dedicated to the magic circle, so I will link that. But you're going to want to start with the magic circle. Then you're going to want to start half double crocheting 12 times inside the circle. So here's our half double crochet number 1. And then a half double crochet, just to remind you, is a yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, all 3 loops at one time. This is my very favorite crochet stitch because I like the look of it and I think it creates a quick result since you're just doing it in one motion. So you're gonna do this 12 times inside the magic circle. Now once you have completed your 12 stitches, you're going to pull on that free end and you're going to cinch up this little circle in the middle. This is why it's a good method for hats, because then you can tighten up that inside piece and not have a hole there. Now you're going to slip stitch right in this stitch right here. You're going to slip stitch in order to close up that round. Then you're going to chain 1. Well, let's first double check. We have 12 going all the way around. You want to make sure to check each time you go to the next round and make sure that you have the correct number. So here is where we're gonna chain 1. There's that chain 1, and we're gonna do right in that spot a half double crochet right in there. Make sure you have it in the right spot. I'm gonna do a half double crochet, and actually we're gonna do 2 of them in the exact same stitch. So there's number 2, and then you're gonna do 1 half double crochet in the next one. And then we're going to do 2 half double crochet in the same stitch in the next one after that. So it's going to go 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 for this round. So you're going to want to complete that going all the way around. Here we are at the end of that round. We have our 2 going in that stitch, and then we have 1 in this last stitch here, 1 half double crochet, and then we will slip stitch in order to complete the round, and then we're going to count and make sure that we have the right number. So this round should have 18 total stitches. So again, you want to make sure to count each round and make sure that you have the right number before moving on to the next one. This is where you can fix any mistakes before you get too far. Now we're going to chain 1, half double crochet in the stitch, not the one right at the base, but the one over, you saw where I pointed to it. 2 in there, and then we're going to do 2. So on the pattern, this kind of confuses people. It will say 2 HDC, which is 2 in the same stitch, and then it will say half or HDC 2, and that means 2 of them next to each other. So here we have 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to do 2 again. So sometimes that can confuse people, whether it's 2 in the same stitch or 2 consecutive stitches. So 2 HDC means 2 in the same stitch. So you're going to do that, go all the way around. There we have our 2, and then we're going to have our 2 consecutive stitches right here. And then you are going to want to count your stitches. This one is going to be a total of 24 stitches. Okay, now here we go to start again. We're going to connect our round chain 1, and then we're going to half double crochet 2 times in the same space and the same stitch. And you're going to notice a pattern here. We have 2, and then in the last round we had 2, and now we're going to have 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to add our another set of double. And the double is going to increase. That's why we want this at the beginning part of the hat, because we're trying to get it to the right size. So we have 2 half double crochet, and then we're going to half double crochet 3, and then we're going to do another one of the 2. So here's our 3, and then 2 in the same stitch right here. You're going to go ahead and repeat that all the way around. Now, one way to check yourself is that when you are completing the round, you want your stitches that were not increasing, so that 3, that section of 3 will be at the very end because we did the 2 at the very beginning. So that makes sense. That's kind of a way to check yourself, and if that's wrong, then you know something happened along the way. So you're gonna close up your round, chain 1, and make sure you count, make sure that everything looks right. You're gonna have 30 stitches at the end of this round. We are ending round 5, and now we're on to round 6, which is the exact same thing. 2 half double crochet 4. So once you get the hang of this, it kind of makes sense. You kind of get the rhythm and you realize what we're doing here. So there's 4, and then we're going to do another set of 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. So we're still increasing here. We're getting close though. Toddler hats, you don't increase too much before you start to finish up the round. These are real quick that way. So there's our 4, then our 2, and continue that all the way around. So you can see here we have 4 stitches left, and that's kind of a good tester to make sure that you have the right number of stitches in each round. Finishing up round 6, there should be 36 total stitches, and then we're headed into our last round, round 7. So go ahead and slip stitch that closed, chain 1, and then we're going to do the exact same thing. You guessed it, half double crochet 2 times in that that stitch that I just showed you, and then you are going to be half double crocheting 5 this time in between those increased stitches. So 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another 2, repeating that all the way around, and you are going to have a total of 42 stitches at the end of this round, and this is going to be the last time we increase. So then we're going to go ahead and just finish up crocheting all the way around until we get the length that we want for this toddler hat. So go ahead and finish up this round. Okay, so we've completed the round, and we're gonna just go ahead, you can see right here, we're gonna slip stitch this closed and chain 1, and then we're just gonna begin doing 1 half double crochet in each stitch going all the way around. You can kind of tug on that magic circle there in the middle, and this is a good idea for sizing right here. So it's going to be about 5 inches, 5¼ inches if you were to measure this on a square. So that kind of gives you an idea of whether you have your gauge right. So you completed that round, you've chained 1, and then you're going to do 1 half double crochet in each stitch going all the way around. So when you finish this one round, it's going to be a little bit tricky because you're not going to connect and then chain 1. So I'll show you how that's going to look. Now, instead of connecting it and chaining one, we're just going to go ahead and keep going. So there's a little tiny stitch there, but we're going to continue right in this stitch right here. So we're just going to continue half double crocheting all the way around. That will enable this hat to have a little bit more of a seamless look. There's a minor seam that you can see there at the top, and we want to eliminate that. So once you reach your desired length, and we'll talk about that in a minute, that'll be in the blog post, you're going to half double crochet, single crochet, and then slip stitch to finish off your hat. I've already cut my yarn, so then you just go ahead and pull the yarn through and give it a nice little tug here. Now here's the measurement. It's going to be about 6.5 by about 7, if you can see that there. This is a 6.5-inch ruler, 7 inches wide. This is for the toddler hat for my 15-month-old bestie's daughter. And then once you've reached your desired size, you are going to need to weave in your ends. So this is the magic circle part. We really need to weave in this end to get it nice and secure. And then you're also going to weave in the end where you finished your hat. So just make sure you go back and forth, get it nice and secure. Hope you had a great time learning how to make this hat. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave me any questions in the comments section below. I try my very best to answer as many questions as possible. The link for my blog post with the additional sizes and more pattern information and all that stuff will be down below the video as well. Also, would you guys do me a favor and share this video or give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share it on Twitter, Facebook, whatever is good for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye!